Hi, all the signs of the zodiac. I'm Pam, and welcome to your psychic crystal reading for the new moon in Aries, March 24th, 2020. As always, I'm going to look into my crystal and give you messages and predictions from my spirit guides that will last up to 2 weeks or up to 30 days from the energy of this Aries new moon. I look into each of the 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and air. The earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. The water signs are Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the air signs are Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So the first element I'm going to look into is the earth signs. This will be Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, element of earth. There's going to be a lot of skepticism. The earth signs are going to be skeptical about what they're hearing or what's going on in the world. The earth signs are going to feel like they're upset. They want things to calm down. They want things to settle down. Very normal. Probably many of the elements will feel that way, but that's what I'm hearing for the earth signs. Some of the earth signs may be trying to curb their emotions at this time and curb their spending. And some of the earth signs are going to feel like things are out of whack, things are off kilter, and they're going to want to put things back together because of it. Maybe because they don't feel like they can control what's going on in the world. They're going to want to fix things, fix things that are broken, fix things around their home. But like fixing things and doing things that they can control. Some of the earth signs are going to really start to see that they see the goodness in people, or the goodness in the world, or goodness in situations, but especially in people. And you may say, what? You may think, this is bringing out the worst in people. But my guides are telling me some of the earth signs are going to be seeing the goodness in people. Some of the earth signs are going to start to see harmony among their family members. Maybe family that had been at odds with each other before or in the past. They may be witnessing their family members patching things up, or more harmony and getting along. Some of the earth signs are going to be doing a lot of research, like studying, looking at training manuals, or looking at things online that involve like building up their knowledge, their information, gaining resource material, maybe even trying to network, but especially looking for like how-to things, how to fix things, or how to do this, or how to grow that, or how to build this, or how to fix that. Word of caution for some of the earth signs is to not believe everything you hear. Be careful of that. Use your intuition. Be strong and be grounded, but be cautious of not listening to everything you hear. Also, some of the earth signs need to be cautious of be cautious of wild accusations. Either people wildly accusing you, or you wildly accusing someone or something else, or just wild accusations going on that you're hearing or witnessing. So be cautious of wild accusations. That comes up here for the earth signs to be cautious. And another thing for earth signs to be cautious of is limit your spending. Maybe you're doing a lot of retail therapy, or shopping on TV, or shopping online, or, like spending out of, worry or frustration or whatever's going on. Just be cautious of your spending. That's something that comes up here as a caution for you, earth signs. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now I'm going to look into the element of water. This is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. This could incite some jealousy, anger, and rage this Aries new moon in the water signs. Some of the water signs may feel like they're stuck, which may cause them to feel numb. I hear stuck and numb. So you may feel numb by what's going on, or feel numb by being stuck. Some of you may feel like you're really worrying. Some of you water signs like, what's next? What's next? What's next? And you may be like doing a lot of like looking into things, like watching a lot of news or listening to a lot of like maybe regular news, maybe news and information on the internet, or reading a lot of information, like, but worrying about what's next and researching to do with it comes up here for the water signs. Some of you are going to be like kind of like defiant or rebellious, or feeling like you're digging your heels in really deep about something. Like, you know, being very rooted and not being afraid. Like digging your heels in, like I'm not afraid and I'm digging my heels in. That comes up here. I feel that some of you water signs are going to be blessed with like finding out facts. Like fact-finding missions will pay off for you. Digging and finding out facts. Or else it's going to like ease your mind, ease your worry, ease your fears by digging and looking for facts. Some of you, this Aries new moon energy is going to make you very reminiscent of your past. You might start looking at old photo albums or reading old letters. And if it's not your past, it could just be history, like historical things. But for many of you, it's like sentimentality and looking at old photographs, old letters, and old things from your past or from your family's past. Some of you water signs are going to come across how to make something new that you're going to make now, or that you're going to plan on making soon or later on in a month or two. Like, so some of you are going to find out maybe it's cooking, maybe you're experimenting with cooking, or some creative project you want to make, or build a website or something. But I feel like some of you are going to be pouring a lot of energy in and finding like a way to create something that's new or new to you, new for you to do. One thing that the water signs need to be cautious of is to not see things from the dark side of things. Try not to get sucked into looking at things from the dark side. Another word of caution is not to feel overwhelmed or guilty. Be cautious of feeling overwhelmed or guilty. Maybe you said something or did something that in the past that now, because of things that are kicked up or going on, for some reason you're feeling guilty. So these are some of the things that the water signs need to be cautious of. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of fire. This will be Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. You may feel like, almost like this moon for the fire signs, this new moon is like driving you crazy. Like you may feel, I'm not sure what they mean by that, but the feeling of like maybe being in your house, maybe it's that, or with worry, but like feeling like something's driving you crazy comes up here. An air of defiance and wanting things to be done and over with, and like, you know, like I'm seeing, you know, in the old days, not just in, you know, like back in the old school days, long ago, 1800s, they would hit kids with a ruler, right? You know, when they were mad or were bad. I see Aries with a ruler going, smacking it on a desk going, I want this to stop. So I feel like, particularly for Aries, I see that, but any of the fire signs. I feel some of you fire signs are going to feel like, almost like something is like, this is surreal. And that almost like mystical, surreal, life-changing, like, I don't want to use the word magical, because magical makes it sound like magical isn't the right word. Surreal, mystical, unreal. like almost like living or walking in a dream. I get that for some of you fire signs. Now, remember, I said these predictions go for 2 weeks or up to 30 days from the energies of this new moon in Aries. Some of you fire signs are going to feel like you're challenged or feel like it's very difficult to quiet your mind. You may be feeling like, how do I quiet my mind chatter going on? Wanting and needing to quiet your mind. I do feel that many of the fire signs will be blessed with feeling love. You could be receiving love notes, love texts, love phone calls, or love. And it doesn't just have to be romantic love. This could be love between your family members, you and your family members. So I do feel like the positive thing here for some of the fire signs is the feeling of receiving and giving declarations and showing and expressing love. I feel that some of the fire signs are kind of going through a metamorphosis or a change. This new moon feels very transformative, or maybe that's not the right word. Transformational for many of the fire sign people out there, in a positive way. That wasn't a negative. I feel like this is going to spur on a lot of great ideas with the fire signs, where they're going to be thinking outside of the box. They're going to like creative thinking, coming up with creative ideas, creative plans, especially if you have to deal with kids. You may be coming up with great things for them to do, great plans. And if it doesn't involve kids, it could be with great plans and ideas for your own life, or art projects, creative projects, work projects, but ideas. Like you're coming up with great ideas over the next 2 weeks to 30 days. Be cautious of feeling like things are out of control and that you can't calm down or settle down. I feel the fire signs would definitely benefit from like soothing music, taking baths, with putting lavender essential oils or sea salt baths, Epsom salt baths. Those would be very helpful, beneficial, and therapeutical to help calm any anger or frazzled nerves of the fire signs. So I hope those messages were of help to you. Now on to the element of air. This is Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. I feel like the air signs are going to feel very guarded. Like they want to stay away, they want to stay protected. They may not want to communicate too much with people at this time. Some of the air signs might be quite interested in saying prayers and mantras, positive affirmations at this time. I feel that some of the air signs are also going to want to quit thinking about things that are going on right now and immerse themselves in other things. Work, projects, TV, whatever. But like, I also get like mind shutting out. Like I want to shut this out. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to think about what's going on. Some of the air signs may feel like their energy is low right now, like their energy has been depleted or drained. Some of the air signs may feel like sarcasm and wit in them has dried up, and they may want right now, and they may feel like they want to focus on more pragmatic thinking and spiritual things. I do pick up also a lot of meditation going on with some of the air signs as well. And also doing like, I don't know, I'm going to call it like soul searching and list making. Like, what do I want to achieve? What are the next things I want to do? What trips do I want to take? What goals do I have for myself? What's the next steps of things I need to do and get done? Like, a lot of list making going on, mentally or literally writing the list down. Some of you may actually feel more like provocative, like intimate, like sexuality increasing and kicking up from this Aries new moon on March 24th. One of the things that the air signs need to be cautious of is forgetfulness. Because forgetfulness could be kicking up right now. Maybe you're forgetting to pay bills, or you're forgetting to do things that you would do on a normal routine that you need to do, or you're forgetting things. You're in one part of your house and you're forgetting that you left all these things here, or like leaving things out in the rain, or I don't know, but you've got forgetfulness could come up for many of you air signs. Be careful if you do decide to talk to people, loved ones, friends, whomever, co-workers, that you're being kind, like not being snappy or short, like short with people, or snappy, like avoid that. Avoid that. And also be cautious about what you say, like speaking out against things. Like if you're annoyed with certain groups of people, or certain things going on in the world, or relatives or friends, maybe you don't approve what they're saying or doing, be careful of speaking out against anyone or any entity at this time, because you may wish you hadn't done that later. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. I want to thank you so much for watching my videos. I truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe if you'd like to. And if you do subscribe and you hit that notification bell, you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. If you would like to get any of the most recent videos I record from my Vimeo on-demand pages, which have predictions and messages from my spirit guides on very specific topics, I am posting the most recent links below this video. The first is What's Lucky and New for You Psychic Tarot readings for 2020. Where I also pulled an additional oracle card as well for each sign of the zodiac about what will be lucky and new for you from March of 2020 until March of 2021. That link is below this video. Big love readings for each sign of the zodiac for 2020, which are Psychic Tarot, Oracle card, Crystal, and Gemstone, where I pulled a lot of cards there and used a lot of divination tools for both singles and couples of your sign. That link is below this video. If you missed those, they're available on my Vimeo on-demand pages. And the Psychic Crystal readings for March, where I looked into my crystal and gave you an expanded predictions and messages from the Psychic Tarot readings I do at the beginning of the month. So if you'd like to see what additional predictions and messages I got for your sign for March of 2020, that link is also below this video. If you would like to donate to my channel and help support my channel, there's a donation link below, which is connected to PayPal. And I'm very thankful and appreciative to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. I don't take it lightly, so thank you so very much for that. I want you all to know that I've been saying prayers for our optimum health, wellness, and healing, and above all, protection. I wish you all the positive energy possible to come to you from this possibly challenging Aries new moon. And I want you to know that I wish you many blessings and peace.